live, children, yeah. Live, children, yeah. Live, children, yeah. Live, children, yeah. Truth, this ain't no thanks. Oh, no. Anybody here? Boom! Easy, laugh last. Children! See, oh, I'm here. It's a foolish dog. Barked at the flying bird. She must learn, children, to respect the shepherd. Live, children, yeah. Live, children, yeah. Live. I'm here. Live, Bob Marley, of course. I'm a big Bob Marley fan. Always been, will always be. Boom! He's back in the house. Yeah. Stronger than ever, for sure. New day. I get stronger every time I come here. I love it. I love that thing. It's great. How are you, people? Live. Yeah, Live, for sure. He lives inside each and every one of us. Live. Children, yeah. One big stone is coming to crush them, those Babylonian people. Yeah, the stone is coming down, and Jah is sitting upon the stone. Yeah, he's coming down. He's coming down on them. Greetings all. Jah live. Suzanne, big up Suzanne. Jah live, Bob Marley. Great song, for sure. Bob, there's not a song I don't like. I was scrolling down. I was like, which one do I put on? I was like, Jah live. Jah live is a great one. And one big stone is coming on them because the world is waking up. The world is waking up, but it's going to have to, for sure, it starts at one point. We all have our own experience. We all deal with the truth or with the lies. The truth is us. So we deal with the lies outside of us. We all, each and every one of us, have our own way to deal with that because it's very, can be liberating, but it can be confusing also. But embrace the confusion. Embrace the confusion always because this is a reflection of your growth. If I would have known the thing I know now, if I wouldn't knew then what I know now, I would have done it differently, especially when it comes to talking about it to people that the earth is flat and this and that. People are not really ready to. If they're hooked on TV, it depends on your programming also. There's people they're gonna be very, very receptive to the idea. Like right away, the other day I had someone here and very receptive right at start. So I was like, that's great. Like sometimes it surprised me when people take it in easy. I get on shock because usually people don't take it in very easy because you have to admit that. First of all, you have to admit to yourself you've been bamboozled, you've been believing in that stuff, and you've been lied to, and not seeing it. That's a big shock for some people if they have a big ego. If your ego is very big and you get told that you've been lied to all your life, you've never seen it, your ego is going to be like, whoa, you're going to react from your ego. But if you have no ego, if you have a very thin layer of ego like I do, you're going to go through that truth like nothing, like a knife through butter. Same thing. It's gonna. First of all, it's gonna become your whole reality for sure. Like there's a reality much different than what we've been told, and sometimes we don't even try to look outside of the preconceived given truth. Or we live in a world where lies are considered as truth, and it's the total opposite. That I felt it young, that there was something, but it's so thick, the illusion, that young I couldn't put the finger on it. I was not probably able, not enough work on myself probably to attain that kind of clarity to see clear in their program, because I was very much into the program. You have to look, you have to really look, you have to get out, you have to look at it from outside your ego. If you look at it from outside your ego, if you don't look at stuff like that, the lies in the world and that within your ego, you're going to be fine. But if you involve your ego, for sure you're going to be shocked. The ego is shocked, not you, the ego. It's the ego that's been programming you that's shocked. It's not even you. It's not even you. That's the worst. That's the worst, is the people that overreact to stuff like that. It's not even them. It's the ego in them. When when they say it's a world of duality and everything, they have created a duality within us also. There's the ego and the real you. So you choose which one you want to operate from. They have created false duality everywhere, and you have it inside you. Whether you want to recognize it or not, you want to keep putting your head in the sand, which some people still do. They don't want to recognize the profound way that we've been programmed, and that's okay. Me, I don't care. Me, I'm going through the whole thing, and I find it very liberating, very like it energizes you at one point also to know that to regain your true self, to regain your true self. It gives you a lot of hey, come on, it gives you a lot of power. And first of all, you're not no more in that illusional world of Babylon. It's very important to clear Babylon off your head. Babylon is very wicked, and it's everywhere. So if we're not paying attention, giving attention, it's going to be very hard for us to get out this madness. So we must start. Maybe if it would be televised, maybe if they would put it on TV, the flat earth people would start seeing something. But even there, I don't think they would see it, because it's been on TV also before. Like I've seen stuff on TV about flat earth, and didn't. Like it's not the end of the world. It's not the whole thing, the flat earth, but it's a good. To me, it's a good way to wake up someone to who they are. Because the seeking of who you are, it's a much more profound than only the shape of the earth. It's good to know where you are, even though I don't really know where I am, because I have no proof of where I am. So I don't really know. And should I concentrate on that, on where I am? It's always been there. It's always been there. The earth has always been here. The sun's always been shining for thousands and thousands a year. What? It's going to stop? What? It's going to stop? Something has changed? We always been here. It's just we imagine stuff. It's a ball. It's a flat. It's this. It's that. Me, the earth, I'm on the earth. And the picture of the earth, I'll get outside and I'll get you a picture of the earth. But where I am, I have no clue. But I know I'm here and I'm alive. And I have to do something. I'm on a beautiful plane. It's probably a plane. It's not a ball for sure. But to what extent and everything, I don't know. And my effort is not concentrated on making expedition to find the limit of the earth. Like I want to find the limit of myself first. If I can tap into the limit of myself, maybe I'll tap into the limit of the earth. But I have no interest in keep seeking the edge or whatever it is. Like my effort are not on this. My effort are really in ascending and becoming a better person. Just becoming a better, more compassionate, more lovey, more more aligned with my true nature. Like I want to remember who I am before I go. Like we have a certain amount of years to remember who we are and one life to live. So I'm not gonna pass it seeking outside of myself all my life. I will seek inside. I will seek the greatness, and I will bring it out after. for sure, but I have to seek it first. If I cannot seek inside of me, if I cannot ignite that fire inside of me, how do you want me to bring it out? So I have to work on myself, that's for sure. And it's not by looking at non-stop videos on YouTube that I'm going to work on myself. That's not the way it works. You have to go in silence. You have to write. You have to think. You have to read. You have to, hey, there's a lot of stuff to do. There's a lot of stuff to do before you gain a certain level of wisdom, which is necessary here, because I think wisdom is much better in the end than silver or gold, like Bob said, for sure. Give me a ton of gold, give me whatever you want. It's not, and without the wisdom I have now, it's useless. It's useless. And even a ton of gold, I don't need this. Like, I'm not. We need gold for certain stuff. Like, we build stuff with gold. Like, it's very conductive, and there's property to everything, to all the minerals and the stuff we have around us, but not to collect them in my backyard. Like, I don't want to collect an amount of gold in my backyard. What's the point of that? I'm not very materialistic anyway. I've never been really a materialistic kind of guy. Always been very, no, I don't care too much about material. Like, I have the necessary. I have my laptop. I have an internet connection. We're good. I have food to eat. I have a roof over my head. I have more than a lot of people have, and especially in those moments, everything is flooded here in Quebec. People are getting water into their house and stuff. That's not easy to do. That's a lot of stress. That's a lot of stress on people, and they're stuck dealing with Babylon insurance and this. That's a lot of stress on people's head. But this is what it is, Babylon. Babylon put pressure on our head, and most of those flood and stuff are probably created by the government. I don't know, but like the Hurricane Katrina, apparently they had open flood gates or stuff to let the water go. Like, they do a lot of stuff. They stage a lot of stuff, and I don't trust them at all. They're very, very evil, very evil. They do evil doings just to keep us in illusion, to keep us in fear. They practice evil doings just to keep us in fear and doubt, doubting what we can do, doubting who we are. Everything. As long as we doubt, they're in business. So, yeah. Un autre jour de la marmotte. Plus capable. Yeah, I know it's terrible. We don't have weather in Quebec now. It's very, it's like 6 degrees today. Crazy. It's like, where's the good weather? I want to plant my tomatoes, but they're not ready. They're still in my incubator. I have an incubator where I put my tomatoes. They're all inside. I put them into a glass. My son had a big aquarium for a lizard, a big freaking thing. So I took it down and I put all my little baby tomatoes in there. And probably 15th of June, I should put them in buckets. I'll have like 50 plants of tomato growing all over the house. But tomato smells so good. The plant of tomato smells so good. I'm telling you, I prefer the smell of a tomato plant than cannabis. Honestly, it's divine. The smell of a tomato plant is divine. I freak on this. Every time I get close to tomatoes, I smell the plant and I get a buzz from it. I'm telling you, it's so the smell coming out from a tomato plant. I'm sure everybody here agree with me. We're not much this morning. We're like 3 or 4, but I'm sure everybody is. Or if you watch it after. No, it doesn't have to be watch live necessary all the time. For sure, it's better live. Live is alive. So live, for sure, is better. No, tomatoes. I love tomatoes. For sure, but I'm trying to maximize also the space I have to grow food and to grow my own food. I'm fed up of if you knew the amount of pesticide and stuff that is in us because we eat non-organic food, it's you can just do a pee test. Do your own experiment. I challenge you to do your own experiment. Do a pee test before you go organic and go organic for a month and do a P-test after a month, and you'll see the trace of a pesticide and fungicide and all the stuff they put in the field. They will almost have disappeared. That's real. That's real. Okay, they spray in the field. Still, it must go affect other field, but not. It doesn't affect all the field. Some stuff is grown inside also organic, so it doesn't get no pesticide on it. So it has a big impact on your health because all these stuff that they put in there do not get out our bodies. It doesn't get eliminated by the urine or the back door. No, it gets stuck in us, and that's causing a lot of damage to our brain, to our. And listen, we're intoxicated on many level. Intoxicated with vaccines, with all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. They put all kinds of poison in our food, and but it's to be aware. It's to raise our awareness and see it and not give it to it. You have the choice. They don't force you to go to the supermarket and buy junk food. They don't force anybody. We all have free will to do whatever we want here. There's no chain around us. The chain is the mental slavery. That's all it is. Once you break free from that mental slavery, you're done. You're flying high. You're gonna start working on yourself. You're gonna start doing things that empower you. To find courage, to find strength, to go after what you need to do in life to be successful. What is the secret of all success and happiness? Is being one with life. Being one with life. That is the secret. If you're one with life, that means one with yourself too. Being at peace and being who you are is one. It's only one. But you must be at peace. Be at peace is without the ego. I think to me it's a lot about as it said, you are what you eat, for sure. You are what you eat, right on, Suzanne. You are what you eat. If you eat like a pig, you'll look like a pig. And you're going to like a pig too. You're going to see. You're going to look like a pig. Eat like a pig. Eat bacon and pig stuff. And you're going to start looking like a pig. You're going to see. Yeah, that's what they do, people. They look like pig. Why? Because they eat all kinds of scrap. I see people, sometimes I go out in the stores and I'm like, wow, what is that? Am I in fucking Twilight Zone here? The other day, where did I go? Where did I had to go? I had to go stop at the main store. Where was it? Canadian Tire. Yeah, Canadian Tire. And I had to go get a light for my car. And my. You get to the aisle of the cash. You get to the cash first. I said to Gavin, I'm with Gavin in the store. I'm like, good, look, Gavin, we're going to go through the cash. I bet you anything there's going to be a big aisle before going to the cash. They make you do a big round just because they want to put junk. They want to put aisle going to the cash. They put all kind of junk food reaching the cash. So if it's jam-packed with people, and usually they open one cash to make sure that there is people in the line seeing the stuff on the side, all the junk food, the chocolate, the sugar, all the bad stuff, all the poison. The poison is near the cash, So if you wait, you get tempted, and people take a bar of chocolate bar. It's madness, pure madness. So all these stuff will dissolve from within when the guy at Canadian Tire, the owner, become a little bit more conscious and care about the health of his employee and the health of people and the health of everybody else, that he shows a little bit more for humanity than his own little fucking profit. Yeah, maybe it will change. Maybe it will change, and he will not put junk food near the cash, and will make a straight aisle to the cash with nothing in it. You just wait to pay your stuff and you get out. Why influence people? Why trick people's mind like that? This pure madness. And all they do is, devil's food pig. Yeah, for sure. Eat live food. My juicer is my best friend. Yeah, me too. Me too. The juicer is my juicer is my ally, for sure. I have many allies, but my juicer is one of them. For sure. I get the juice here. No, the juicer is very important, and grow your own food, become more self-reliant. Very important. Ginger, turmeric, can grow all this, can grow a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff we can grow. I know most of the stuff that I consume on a regular daily basis is I can grow it here. I kale. You can grow kale all over your backyard. The kale, I eat kale chips. I eat kale in my smoothie. I eat kale everywhere. I eat a lot of kale, a lot of spinach. I eat a lot of greens, juice, quinoa. I eat a bit of rice, but less and less the rice. I'm more into quinoa and couscous. I like couscous. I don't know why. I love couscous. That stuff. Olives. I love olives. I minimize the cheese. I'm trying to eliminate the cheese completely from my diet. But sometimes there's places where I don't know. I still have a bit of temptation sometimes, but I'm working on it to eliminate the most. I don't drink any milk at all, any dairy, anything. But yeah, no, I try to really go raw the most possible. Is the best. But I'm not coming here. I can say anything I want here, but I'm being honest. I can tell you that I'm a raw vegan power. No, I go with what I have. I go with, first of all, the money I have on hand. So that's a big the decider for me. How much money do you have this week to buy food? That influences my choice for sure. So I gotta feed myself and I have to feed my family. So I don't give a flying fuck what people think. At the end of the day, it's my journey. It's my journey, and it's up to me to make sense of it. And I'm not forcing anything on people. I'm not forcing anything on myself. I'm just going with the flow, and I'm conscious. I'm aware, and I'm eliminating all the stuff one by one. But it's very hard to go drastic in anything that you do. So you go gradually, but gradually you will reach a point where you completely you don't get the craving of it. Like the cheese, I'm more and more off of this. Like it's rolling in my mouth. It's rolling in my mouth very, very much. And like maybe the only cheese I can eat, it's Parmesan cheese. That's probably the only one I can still eat. But all the rest, the mozzarella and cheddar and all that fatty cheese, that I'm done. I'm done. But I can sprinkle a bit of Parmesan still sometime, but I'm trying to avoid it, to completely put it out my diet. But it's gonna come. It's gonna come. But the sluggy cheese, I'm done with this. Like pizza and shit like that. I'm really, really done. But it's it's also to support local organic food stores. Very important. I overeat healthy food nearly every day. Once you detox and kick the junk food habit, the healthy and fresh stuff begins to become addictive. Yeah, I'm going to try to fast today. It's a bit of struggle. Yeah. No, it's very good to fast, but no, like I said, I go with. But for sure, it's not complicated in a way to eat, to have a good eating habits. It's not something that is very hard to attain. It's just to detox your body from all the toxins and all the sludge and all the stuff that is stuck inside, and you will for sure you will crave good food. I don't crave bad food. I don't crave bad food. Even white bread. I was big on white bread before. I see white bread now. It's like it's giving me almost chill in my spine. It's no, I'm not on this no more. Like it's important to support your body with the maximum healthy food you can provide it. Like to keep it alkaline the most possible. But I had no clue about that before. I had no clue 5 years ago that I had to keep my body alkaline. I had no clue about acidity and alkalinity in food. I had no clue about this, about that, I knew nothing. I knew nothing about food, and because I started to, me, it's the food thing, the alkaline and the alkalinity and the acidity in the food came with my eye opening, came with a talk that I heard of what's his name? Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins was doing a talk on food and stuff, and he was talking about alkalinity, and I had no clue. And after that talk, I went to see my wife. I went to buy P-test strip and stuff. I said, hey, we got to test our piss. We might be, a bit too acid with what we eat, but finally we were okay. All the tests came back. Yellow Crystal Warriors in the house. Boom. Flatlander, Montgomery, Suzanne, Rise and Love, my bro. Big up, Rise and Love. Rick, my bro. Leslie. Queen Leslie is in the house. Yeah, Queen Leslie is in the house. Queen Leslie, Queen Suzanne, King Wisdom, King Rise and Love, King Yellow Crystal Warrior, and Queen Flatlander. Is it Queen Flatlander? Am I mistaking here? Because you look like a woman on the. Yeah, it looks like it's a woman on the picture. Yeah, it is. So probably Queen Flatlander. Yeah, and that's it. Greetings, greetings, yo. Yeah. No, the food awakening is very important. That's the start. That's the start of your awakening. Me, I don't think anybody can deny that. It starts with the food. We all started probably asking. I don't think anybody asked question under McDonald intoxication. I don't think it's the condition to ask question in life. But if you detox your body and you get good food, good clarity of thoughts, and good, good mental process of your thoughts, you will start questioning stuff, and your awakening will probably, yeah, bad food becomes repulsive for sure. Yeah, no, that's it. It's very, no, I don't think anybody can deny the fact that an awakening goes by, clearing out the toxins, and it's not so hard. It's not so hard because at one point your body doesn't even crave it anymore. Your body, even though sometimes I'm like I'm stuck here, I have no car, I can go nowhere, and I don't have too much to. I prefer eat little stuff like than to eat to go like order junk food or no. I prefer, and even I prefer to starve than eating junk food. I would prefer to starve today than eating junk food. No way is no, it's not something I can process anymore. I will eat grass. I will eat grass before I eat junk food. So for sure, grass must be very good for us anyway. I'm sure. It's just I don't know. Is it digestible? Maybe not. Maybe we'd have a hard time digest those kind of things. But yeah, do the experiment. You'll see. Start eating grass like a cow, and maybe you'll see. I don't think it's made for us. I think we better stay with avocado and stuff like that. I love avocados. Avocados are so great. So great. And there's a lot of food. Like it doesn't have to be complicated. Like I said, going going vegan or stuff like that. Just eat veggies. Eat veggies and fruit. What's his I'm sure I could survive on the fruit diet also. I eat a lot of food. I love watermelon. I eat watermelon every day. I have breakfast with watermelon. That's what I had this morning. I woke up and I cut that big watermelon and I said, "Come here, baby." And I had that for breakfast. But I love watermelon. That's something I eat every day. It's very good because it's very full of water, and sometimes we don't always think, like especially in the winter when the weather is more cold. Like my body doesn't ask me for water as compare as when it's 30 degrees outside in the summer. I will get more thirsty more often. Like I will sweat more, and so that's it. So watermelons allows me in the winter to really stay hydrated good without even having to condition myself to drink water or something. Like I drink water a lot, but I sometimes I don't think of it. I'm busy in my stuff, or sometimes I forget to eat. So it's very. I'm so absorbed in my stuff, I forget to eat. So, but great vibration, people. Great vibration. We're getting there. That big stone is coming down to crush them. It's coming down to crush them. They're gonna be very surprised also because they see us coming, but they don't know how many people is waking up by the day to the to their greatness. Many people are waking up to their greatness a lot more than 50 years ago. So just this is gonna change the world. Is gonna make a new earth. Anybody that is one with what he or she does is it's part of the dream, for sure. It's to be one with what you do. Be one with what you do. Be one with everything that surrounds you. Be one with nature, one with life, one with everything. This is the secret to all success and happiness also. Happiness because you find great joy by connecting with other people. You find great joy by inspiring other people to greatness. This is very, very that's the gratification I get. It's from inspiring other people. I know I'm not living for myself. I know I'm doing this for a cause that is much larger than myself, and I can help other people just to stay grounded, just to stay grounded by coming here every day. It's me, I make it an habit, and that habit has to stay. And that means I have to go to bed early at night, because if I'm dead tired coming here, I don't think I'll be speaking like I speak now. And if I have bad habits in my life and I eat bad food and I'm drunk all night long, I will not get up and be full of energy and have my thoughts for me and everything aligned. So it takes a lot of focus, a lot of dedication. You have to be dedicated to your cause, to your journey, because if not, you're gonna give up. If you're not dedicated, if you don't put your whole self into it and think about it all day long, you're gonna give up, because there's that little voice. Even before coming here this morning, I was saying to myself stuff about stopping it. That's crazy. That's crazy, but it's gonna happen to you. It's gonna happen to you. It happens to everybody. Sometimes I question a lot what I do. I question what I do, but I say to that voice, "Shut up!" And then I go on. That's what I did. I said, "Shut up!" And then I went after my start button. And this is what you have to do, because that voice inside will trick you. It will trick you to not take action. It will trick you to not take action and be lazy. So you have to drown that. I have a problem with that word. Every word with dr, drown. You have to drown that voice inside. If not, you will stop. You will stop. It will stop you. You are your own worst enemy. Know it. Find it out. Find out who is your enemy. Find out that there's no enemy outside, really. The enemy is on the inside, and that who can stop you in your projects, in your journey, in your dream, more than anybody else. So be very, very aware of the enemy inside and conquer it day by day. Day by day is that's how I see it. It's a conquering of the lion inside, to really bring that lion that is in on the outside, that it's really permanent on the outside, that I am one with who I am, not the ego and the me. Like, clear that ego and operate from no ego. But that's been programming me for 40 years. Come on, that's a big job. I'm probably going to be the next 40 years trying to undo that ego. So I'll do it here on YouTube. It's okay. That's a nice place to undo the ego, to put down the layers of ego one by one, day by day. That's how I see it. It's a good place. Oh, Millie. Millie is there. Millie Angeli. Big up, Millie. Millie, sir. From Australia. Hey, serious business here. It's what, 9 o'clock, 9:30 at night in Australia. Yeah, big up, Millie. Shout out to everyone creating their greatness path for themselves. Yeah, check Melissa's channel. She has great videos. She's very inspiring too. And that makes me think of me a lot. She's done video like me with not too many viewers, but doing it for herself, for gaining strength, for gaining not only confidence but also wisdom, and that's what I sense from her journey. But Millie is very, very inspiring. Big up, Millie. Big up yourself, because you're on a great journey, and a journey of love. Journey of love. Yeah. How amazing is the journey? You keep going forward and giving tips to others to keep tracking on. Inspire others is nice. It's nice to know others are waiting to become a better person. Yeah, big up, Millie. No, that's it. We're all here to work on ourselves and to become better persons. I don't pretend to do anything else but that. I come here also to liberate the trauma. I'm very, very traumatized of the world we live in. Come on, look at me on YouTube. That's what I do. I exteriorize the trauma, but it's very traumatic to see brothers and sisters killing themselves. It's very, very traumatic. Very, I'm under major trauma every day. Every day I go out in Babylon, it gives me a trauma. Every day I walk, I trot Babylon, I'm under trauma because I see my brothers and sisters being enslaved in the mine, and not some enslaved with their life also without even knowing it. And, spending their whole life in an illusion and not seeking truth, which is themselves, and not seeking a greater picture about life and better vibration, and staying in low vibration and low consciousness, and in that lower realm of Babylon. But there's a new other world awaiting for us. It's a new earth. We are building a new earth. This is what we're doing all together here. Look, I have someone from Australia, UK, USA, UK, Yellow Crystal. We're people from all over the world here. So we are building a new earth, and my vibration's gonna affect Minnie's vibration. Minnie's vibrations affect me, and it's Australia, Canada, it's far, so we are capable of joining like that, of matching our vibration. And it's, look, we have YouTube, we have internet to do that. Why not use it? That's why when I see someone using, the technology we have in the benefit of us all to connect, to create more awareness and bringing that oneness into a reality, it's very, very inspiring. It gives me lots of hope when I see the truth being spoken, when I hear you spoken, when I hear you speak, because you are speaking truth. There's truth in what we do, in what we are, and in what we say. We are the truth. But, we have been divided with ourselves also, very divided with ourselves, very much kept under an egotistic program. I think there's, like I said, a very false duality within ourselves, which is the ego and our real us, the real nature of you, which is outside the ego, which is pure love and consciousness and awareness. And you are the awareness. Like, I'm capable talking here to differentiate myself from the person talking and the thinker behind, and the awareness behind what I speak. So I'm capable to align myself and speak truth, because I'm capable to sense it, the awareness. But if you're unable to sense your awareness or your ego or all your programming, you're never going to break free from that. The moment you are aware, awareness precedes change. So the moment you are aware, a lot of things are going to change in your life. A lot of things are going to change often by itself. Like, even if you change your eating habits and you start eating better food, you will pull the plug from Babylon one after the other, the TV, the newspaper, because it's filled with stuff with bad vibration. Like, you look at TV, if you eat healthy, super healthy, and you open the TV, it's mostly all commercials of bad food and junk food and stuff. So you will end up closing the TV. That's what's going to happen naturally, without effort. Without effort. That's what I'm telling you. The first step is really detox your body. It's there, and everything's gonna happen naturally after, because now you're gonna be able to regain at least a little bit more clarity in your thought, a little bit more focus, which is what we lack. We lack a lot of focus. That's why most people do not complete their journey, because of a lack of focus, lack of motivation. What is a lack of motivation? It's a lack of self-esteem. Do not underestimate yourself. That's what we do. We doubt ourselves. That's why we lack motivation. But the moment you find your self-esteem being boosted, because you have to boost it yourself. You have to boost yourself. You will regain a lot of strength. That's what happened to me. It's not because I think I'm better than others. I'm the same as everybody. I'm not different. I just come here, be on YouTube. I might be the one speaking. I like to be in front of that camera, not behind. So that's why I come here. I like to have a mic, and that's how we're going to change the world, is by putting a mic or a pen in our hand and doing something. Let our voice be heard. Our voices need to be heard. We have been kept silent for so long. I don't care what you talk about. I know you're going to be in the force of good. You're going to be for love. You're not a psychopath. You're not hungry for power. You're not. So just shine your light. Just shine your light. It's inside, waiting for it to shine. So that's what I told myself. I said, enough, enough. The dormancy. That's all they want. They want us to sleep and not ask questions. That's all they want. As long as you sleep and you're intoxicated, you're not gonna ask questions. So they have the good play on us for sure, because that's how they can control us. Also, we don't ask questions. So the population, the masses are very, very blind, and the blind are leading the blind. So it's up to us, people, to take power and take responsibility and show maturity. Show maturity. What is to be mature? I think I got mature at 40 years old. I got mature. I think I ended up being mature when I reached YouTube. That gave me a lot of maturity. It brings me a lot of maturity, a lot of wisdom, a lot of force, a lot of strength. But I want to use that strength and a force of good also, not for building my ego up, but for us to elevate. Like I do this here in the morning. I don't do this simply for myself. I do it for the benefit of us all, and I'm included in there. We are one, so I do it for the whole. I always said I'm part of a whole. I said that from my first video. I'm not alone here. I'm part of a whole, and we're gonna wake up this whole. If I can see clear in the program, many people can. We all have the same biological equipment to make sense of this reality. I'm not telling you what I see as reality. Experience it for yourself. Open your eyes. Open your ears. You want science? Open your eyes. You're gonna get science, real science. But if you keep your eyes shut, and you keep your eyes shut and on the, not often open, but on the TV and stuff like that, you're never going to find out the real vibration of life, because it's filled with stuff to manipulate us, to give us a reality that is based on their assumption, on their what they want us to see as reality, what they want us to perceive, not what we should perceive as man, living man and woman. I don't know what we are. No? I don't know what we are. I don't want to say human. I don't want to say human. I feel bad saying human. I don't know what we are. I don't know. We're in the midst of discovering who we are, also remembering who we are. So to define us with words and to say I'm a human, or I'm a man, or I'm Yannick, or I'm Janik, or I'm, it's just, I don't know who I am. I'm trying to remember here who I am, but it's a very big, for sure, journey. It's a long journey to remember who you are, and to try to to canalize that energy and advance with abandon, because this is what we should all do: advance with abandon, with our dreams, with our goals, with our biggest aspiration that we have in life. Could be called a dream. Me, I like to call it dream, because I think we are in a dream, the dream of the creator. When he built when that thing came to existence, the earth, there was a creator behind. We are co-creators. Who created it and what? I think I don't know, but there's something. I don't think this is something also that really intrigued me, is how it's creation. Creation really intrigued me on a deep level. On a deep level, how did we came to end up here? Why are we here? Where are we? Creation is intriguing me a lot, and for sure it will always, because I'm part of it and part of that source. You are part of that source, and I think this question we should ask. But I always been asking those kind of questions in my life, where I was, but never to a deep level. And I was always under their teaching, where I was trusting them. We trust them. The thing is, we trust them. We trust them. We don't think they're gonna lie to us. We don't think they're gonna lie to us. I never thought they were gonna lie. Come on. Once I find out, I started to laugh. I'm like, come on, I've been bamboozled all my life thinking this stuff was real. There's stuff I had problem believing, like going to Mars and stuff. Like I was always skeptical, but still trusting them. So I was skeptical of the moon landing, but I was trusting them in other areas. So they were giving me CGIs, and I was looking at it, and okay, that's fine. That's maybe the way they do it. No, it's a build-up freaking matrix. That's what I ended up finding. Like the world is under a major illusion, and there's people in this for they do that for a reason, for sure. If you don't see that we are controlled, just look at the means of control around us. There's a lot. There's a lot. I'm not telling you what it is. You can see it for yourself. There's a lot of control around us. You know, 9/11, 9/11. Everybody knows it's an inside job. Okay, so if it's an inside job, imagine what else they can do. Eh? Imagine what kind of stuff they can do. You don't think they cannot? You don't. What for one instant? You don't think they're gonna lie to children in school? They can kill thousands of people with no emotion, no nothing. And I don't know if thousand died there. That's another thing we have to verify. But I know people died for sure. But it's very very evil stuff, and for sure they would lie to us. Like lying to us is nothing compared to what they do to us every day. Like controlling our lives and controlling every aspect of the reality, by putting out stage stuff. And they put a lot of effort too in keeping this matrix alive. Just look around me. I'm not too much on TV and videos on YouTube. I mean, I know it's full of false flag. I don't know what's happening in this right moment, the last few days in false flag, but I know there's a lot. I know the whole world is staged. At one point, when I found out that it was going as deep as programming us with ABC 123, that's where I was like, whoa. This goes very, very deep. Even the language, the grammaire, if you take the word grammaire, grimoire, c'est l'invocage des démons. You're invoking demons. That's what it is. It's freaking crazy. I'm telling you, it goes so deep. But it's very liberating to know it, because after you are, at least you're not under that mind control, that evil mind control. You liberate yourself from the mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Bob said that, right? That's it. Yeah, while we awaken, some will fall. We will win some. We will lose some. Bless everyone in this ever-changing game we play. Exact. Some will see it. Some will don't. Some don't. Not everybody will see it. It's okay too. I mean, that's why it's important, at least, that we network and that we expand the network. So the maximum people. There's people that are ready to receive. Some people, like I said, they will absorb it like nothing in no time. But some other people, they will need to debunk it for 6 months before they make their idea. That's why it was evident from start. From start, it was really evident that this whole thing was a lie. But you can see it or not. You can close your eyes. You can see as Babylon as very good. The government as protecting you because they give you a check and this and that. Yeah, you can see the government as being necessary because you can govern your life. For sure, if you're in that state of mind of being governed and being controlled, you're not going to see shit I'm talking about here, because you're in the state of mind of being controlled. So you victimize yourself. So if you victimize yourself, you like the check you're receiving, you like all the benefits, so you don't think the government is gonna, on top of it, control your everything that you think. But that's what it is. That's why they brainwash us very young. That's why daycares now, the children goes in daycare very, very early now. It's to, and they program also, they put the program of the government inside the cares. And it's very much to break the family unit also, to detach the mother from the child and to detach the parents from the child, so the child grow up lost with not much love, and just the little love here and there, and not the bound and the closeness with the parents that children should have. We have a society completely dysfunctional, taking us out of our true nature on every level. Everything is freaking fake. Everything is fake. Fake birth, fake this, fake life, fake food, fake TVs, fake. Everything is fake. So, if you want to stop being fake and being real, well, start seeking outside of yourself a bit, seeking outside of yourself what the lies you're in, what kind of lie you live, and after seeking, it's going to start from the outside for sure. It's going to start outside. You're going to look at the world and you're going to see, like, that's how it started for me. And then I went internal at one point. I even said it in my video. Okay, that's it. I'm going internal now. I have enough. I'm out of the rabbit hole. I'm going internal. So this is what happens, and it's okay. It's a transition. It's a process. You cannot aware, being aware. Having consciousness is awake awareness, probably, or something like that. You cannot become conscious of everything you do, you eat, you speak in the day. It doesn't happen like that. You've been programmed, and that's why don't stress yourself out with that. It's not the end of the world. Like, you've been programmed. Like, I've been living like that for 40 years. Why would I start freaking out with this and start come on, this is deep. The whole world is under a mega illusion. We're talking about something very deep here. So it's take it day by day, and that's how the world is gonna be reacting to it also day by day. So my mouth is parched now. I haven't stopped for 50 minutes nonstop. I just realized I was talking for the last 50 minutes nonstop. That's what it is. When you find inspiration, you find it. Now I am leaving you. Yeah. Words and tones, frequency, spelling, they're all spells from which wizard language to cast what we desire. Hope helps. Yeah. No, but that's it. But to be aware of it, at least you start using the words that are not very uplifting for your journey. Like, there's many, like giving in. Yes, we have to give. Like, giving up. Don't give up. Yes, I will give up. There's a lot of stuff in English that doesn't really make sense for me. Like, it's about giving. So I know the sense of you guys make the sentence and meaning something else, but to me it's about giving. So I'm redoing my own language from French to English and making sense of it. But it's all great. It's all great. Big up, Melissa. Great pleasure to have you here. What does that mean? Okay, you're talking to Mia. Yeah, so we have Mia, Yellow Crystal Warrior, Millie, Angeli, Suzanne. Big up. Yeah. So Flatlander, Montgomery, if we never question our belief, how would we know if they are true? Exact. If we don't question anything. That's why being hostage of your belief, being stuck in your belief can cost you your whole spiritual suicide. Like me, I don't believe anything. I don't believe in nothing anymore. I want to know. That's what Bob said. My children, my brothers and sisters, you should know and not believe. We have to know, but to know is a very it's a hard quest sometimes, to know something, to know that it's really true 100%. And that's why the only real truth, it's what you're going to experience from your own experience. So have maximum experience you can have in life, especially with nature, because that's the most amazing one. That's the one we have lost. Touch with nature. We're all inside our box work, box car, box home, box this, box that, and we don't get out the box to go in nature. We are afraid often of nature. They have taught us to be afraid of nature. So it's crazy. So it's a lot of programming. We have to work on ourselves a lot just to regain that vibration. That's what I'm working on. I'm not working on anything else but becoming a better person, becoming a more vibrate person, more alive, more with more vibes, just more vibes, just more vibes, so other people can pick up the vibe, and then we're gonna elevate like that. That's how I see it. It's not rocket science. It's much easier than that. Rocket science is evil stuff. But yeah, I don't even know where they launched these rockets. But anyway, that's another subject that we can ask question also. So guys, thank you very much for being here. A pleasure. I was going to do half an hour, but you kept me alive. When I see that the viewers go up, That keeps me alive, because if not, I was gonna cut at half an hour before. I had in mind to do half an hour, but because you all showed up and showed great energy and love, I'm picking up that vibration very well. Look at me here. So the more, imagine when we have 100 viewers live here, how on fire I'm gonna be. Like now it's just starting to be very, very interesting, because the number of viewers are there live in the morning, and that tells me you stay motivated also. Like, I'm not coming for my benefit there. There's no ad on my video, nothing. I come here to for us. I do this for us, really on the basic of love, and just for us to gain, to stay motivated, but because it's an everyday thing. Being motivated, you have to redo it every day. It's like taking a bath. I do it every day. I take a shower every day, unless I'm in a situation I can't. But yeah, motivation is the same thing. It's something we have to redo every day. Stay focused, stay true to ourselves, and I wish you the best. And I love you very, very much, all of you. I give you big hug, all of you. Great big hug. Yeah. And I see you again next time. It's all about love. That's what we have to spread, the love. Spread the love and the truth. And the truth, spread the truth. It means spreading ourselves, networking. That's what it is for me to spread the truth. Is we have to spread ourselves and go very, very wide. And we can. If I can, we all can. If one of us win, we all win. It's not a matter of a competition or stuff like that. I hope we all make it here. I just hope that. I hope I save my life in the process. I'm hoping to save my life in the process, but I hope you can also save yours, and we all can do magnificent stuff with our life. And I wish you success and happiness, and for that, be one with life. One with life is a great, great key to happiness. Yeah. Ease out. You will be back tomorrow morning for sure. Every morning, 7 o'clock. 7 a.m. Montreal. It's Truman. Live and direct. Don't miss it. He's out.